So morning, last lecture, we had done this part, right? We had done the theory part of working capital. Yeah. So just remember the mathematical equation, working capital is what? Total current assets minus total current liability. Then I give you the breakup of current assets. Okay. So these will be the items in the statement of working capital. Okay. Just remember, this is very important. This part. Okay, how are you going to value your raw material, WIP and finished goods? So that part I will cover up when I'm doing the sum. Simultaneously, I'll do the theory of this. Okay. Then this part is important. How are you going to value your debtors and bills receivable? So even ISCA calculation will be given. I'll tell you while doing sums how to calculate this. Lucky cash and cash equivalents will be given in the question. Prepaid expenses also will be given in the question. Same applies for current liability, how to value this and how to value this. Okay, so some information will be there in the question, some information will not be there. So how to calculate when it is not given, that I will do along with the sums. Okay, so this is a probable question of working capital management. So I've taken question number 11. So from the following figures, prepare an estimate of working capital. So from this you will come to know it's a working capital ka sum. Okay, production is given to you. So production is how much? 30,000 units. So this is my units produced. Okay, what is this? This is my units produced. Okay, next, selling price per unit is 10 rupees. Okay, raw material, they have said raw material is 60% of selling price, and see, selling price is 10 rupees. Right? Next, direct wages, they have said is 1/6 of raw material. So whatever will be a raw material calculation, 1/6 of that is direct wages. Overheads, they have said is twice the direct wages. So whatever answer I get for direct wages, 2 times of it is overheads. Material in hand means closing stock. So closing stock of raw material is what? Current asset. Yeah, so this is my current asset. Okay, 2 months requirement bola hai. Then production time is 1 month. Okay, fine. So this production time which they have said is 1 month. This. Okay. So this indicates my WIP. So WIP is also a current asset. Yes. Finished goods in stores. So this is closing stock of finished goods. Okay. So this is my closing stock of finished goods. This is also a current asset. So this is how you're going to identify your current assets. Then credit for material. Okay, credit for material means raw material purchase. So it's my creditors. So this is my creditors. Okay, so they are my creditors. So it's a current liability. Next, credit allowed to customers. So he is my debtor for sure. Current assets I'll put in green. Credit allowed to customers. Customers are my debtors. Debtors. So debtors are my current assets. Okay. Average cash balance. So cash is what? Current asset. Clear, everyone? Is this clear? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. Is it clear till here? Okay, fine. Next, just see. Wages and overheads are paid in the beginning of the next month. Okay, I repeat, wages and overheads are paid in the beginning of the next month. Okay, what does it mean? जैसे सितंबर का wages will be paid next month of October. मतलब the time lag of payment is 1 month. I repeat, wages and overheads are paid in the beginning of the next month. Okay, this information means, the meaning of this information is that they are lagging. Lagging means outstanding, unpaid. Okay, मतलब 1 month लगता है wages pay करने को. करंट ईयर करंट मंथ में तुम वेजेस नहीं दे रहे हो, तुम उसको नेक्स्ट मंथ में देते हो. पूरा महीना सितंबर में काम किया, तब जाके अक्टूबर में वेजेस मिलेगा. फुल मंथ ऑफ अक्टूबर यू वर्क, तब जाके नेक्स्ट मंथ नवंबर में वेजेस मिलेगा. सो द आउटस्टैंडिंग is how much? 1 month. Okay, so outstanding wages matlab current liability. So this information is current liability. Okay, in production all the materials are charged in the initial stage and wages are charged, wages and overheads accrue evenly. Okay, forget about the last line. Is this clear? Is the outstanding expenses wala concept clear to you all? Is the outstanding expenses, that is outstanding wages and overheads, clear to you all? Okay, fine. Okay, so got the sum. From the sum you have to identify your current assets and current liability. They will not give it to you directly. Okay, directly ऐसे आपको दिया नहीं रहेगा, आपको ढूंढना है करंट एसेट्स. तो कितने करंट एसेट्स है मेरे पास? 1 2 3 4 5. और कितने करंट लाइबिलिटीज मेरे पास? 2. Okay, is this clear? And now I can start with the calculation. Now the first part is I don't know my cost. तो पहले मुझे मेरा cost calculate करना पड़ेगा. Okay, so let us do one small working note. Okay, so all this, these are all actually conceptual parts of working capital, right? Which I thought I will do along with the sums with you, तो आपको ज़्यादा अच्छे से समझ में आएगा. तो इसलिए मैंने अलग से ये पहले आपको थ्योरी में करवाया नहीं. Sorry, I just told you okay, what are current assets, current liability में क्या क्या आता है. Okay, now how to value it, see that. Okay, right. Working note. Okay, so how are you going to do that? Just see this. First क्या है? Raw material. ठीक है, क्या बोला है raw material के लिए? It is 60% of selling price. ठीक है, so let us calculate 60% of selling price. How much is selling price? 10 rupees. So 10 rupees ka 60% is how much? 6 rupees. So right here. Okay. Next, second one. What they had given? Direct wages, 1/6 of raw material. So write down. Direct wages, 1/6 of raw material. तो 6 rupees का 1/6 कितना होगा? 1 rupee. 6 divided by 6 is how much? 1 rupee. Third will come overheads. Okay, so overheads कितना बोला है? Twice of direct wages. Overheads is 2 times of direct wages. So 1 rupee का 2 times कितना होगा? 1 2s are 2. So 2 rupees. Is this clear? Okay. Fine. So you are calculating the cost. Then total it 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 2 9. So this is 9 rupees. Okay. So this is my total cost, और जिसको आप बोलते हो cost price. You can even call this as cost price. Okay. To this I will add profit and I will get my sales. ठीक है, तो सेल्स कितना है 10 रुपया दिया है, तो फिर प्रॉफिट कितना होगा 10 माइनस 9 1, तो माई प्रॉफिट इज हाउ मच 1 रुपी. Is this breakup clear to everyone? It's very simple. I am not doing anything new or something like that. I am just using this formula, cost plus profit is equal to sales, and with this I am getting my individual cost, profit, sales, everything. Okay, तो दिस पहले तो आप अपना वैल्यूएशन ढूंढो, कॉस्ट प्राइस ढूंढो, वरना आप स्टॉक कैसे वैल्यू करोगे? आपके हाथ में कॉस्ट प्राइस तो होना चाहिए ना इंडिविजुअल ब्रेकअप के साथ. ओके, सो दिस इज डन. एंड डोंट फॉरगेट यूनिट्स प्रोड्यूस भी है आपके पास 30,000. ठीक है, सो नाउ लेट अस प्रिपेयर the working capital. So just prepare particulars. Just a minute. Particulars. Then keep a wider column, second column, keep it wider for calculation purpose. Second column, students, keep it wider for calculation purpose. Okay. With the heading working capital estimate या statement, or you can write statement of working capital, both are correct. Particulars. Okay, I'll be doing the working here, calculations, so that's time is saved, and here amount column. Okay, start with first, obviously, current assets. So current assets में what do I have? First, stock, that is inventory. Stock में भी what do I have first? Raw material. Okay, fine, raw material. Now how are you going to calculate? Just first look here. Yeah. So quantity multiplied with rate. This will give me the amount. And how am I going to do that? Now check. How much is my quantity? Units produced कितना दिया है? 30,000 units. So let us write. I'm writing it here. 30,000 multiplied with. What is the rate of my raw material? What is my raw material price? 6 rupees. Okay. So take 6 rupees multiplied with 6 rupees. Yeah, Jyoti, very good. Okay. Into how many months they have given? Requirement of raw material is how many months? Closing stock of raw material 2 months. So right here into 2. In a year there are 12 months, so you are converting it. Okay. Yeah. So do the calculation. 30 into 6 into 2 divided by 12. So that comes to 30,000. So write in the amount column 30,000. Clear? Yeah. Next, second one, WIP. Okay. Okay. Now for WIP, there is an estimate. I repeat, For WIP, there is an estimate. WIP is calculated like this. With the breakup, that is raw material, labor, that is wages, and overheads. Okay? Yeah. And the assumption is 100%. This is the degree of completion. 50%, 50%. This is the assumption. ऐसा क्यों? Because ये जो WIP है ये फ्यूचर में जाके क्या बनने वाला है? Expected finished goods ही बनने वाला है. Is that clear? हाँ. So this is the assumption for calculating WIP for current assets under working capital. 150, 50. Okay? They will not give in the question. This is what you should know. ठीक है? चलो, let us calculate. So 30,000. Okay. Then 30,000 units produced is same. 30,000 into raw material is how much? 6 rupees. Labor is how much? 1 rupee. And overheads is how much? 2 rupees. Okay. Yeah. So write it here. 1 rupee and 2 rupees. Okay. And WIP time period क्या दिया है? 1 month. So into 1 divided by 12, 1 divided by 12, 1 divided by 12. Into, मैंने क्या बोला assumption? 100%, 50%, 50%. Okay, solve this. So 30,000 into 6 divided by 2 into 100%. So the answer is 90,000. Next, 30,000 into 1 into, just a minute, 30,000 into 6 into 6 divided by 12. This is 15,000 students. Yeah. 15,000. Yeah. Next, 30,000 into 1 divided by 12 into 50%. 1250. Next, 30,000 into 2 divided by 12 into 50%. So 2,500. Take the total in the outer column. Yeah. So plus 1250 plus 15,000. So my WIP valuation is 18,750. Am I clear? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay. This WIP is going to be expected finished goods in future. Okay. So raw material will be 100% processed. 50% of wages we will assume it is applied and 50% of overheads are applied. Next, third one, finished goods. Okay, yeah. So finished goods calculation will be what? 30,000 into finished goods is valued at cost of production, matlab total cost. Okay, finished goods is valued at COGS, that is cost of production, that is total cost. So this is my total cost, 9 rupees. Don't forget this. Okay, that is 9 rupees. Okay, into what is the time lag? Finished goods ka 3 months. So right here sorry, एक minute, right here, 3 divided by 12. Okay, so 30,000 into 9 into 3 divided by 12. How much? 67,500. So right here 67,500. Okay. So my current assets are done. Yes, done. 1, 2, 3. Now what? Which current asset I will take? Debtors. Next come to debtors. Second one, debtors. स्टॉक पहला है, डेटर्स सेकेंड है. सो डेटर्स. सो डेटर्स मतलब क्रेडिट सेल्स. करेक्ट, राइट? Debtors are recorded at selling price. Don't forget all this. Selling price. Okay. So 30,000 into, take the selling price, 10 rupees, into, see the debtors का time period, 3 months. Okay, yeah, 3 months. So 3 divided by 12. Okay, and I'm assuming that credit sales is 100%. Sometimes they give you that there is cash sales also, so you have to ignore that. For debtors, you are not going to take cash sales, you will only take credit sales. So here the assumption is that ye pura ka pura is credit sales. Okay, don't forget very important things. Okay, credit sales, I'm writing here. Yeah, solve this. 30,000 into 10 rupees into 3 divided by 12. 75,000. Write it down. 75,000. Okay. Next, cash. How much is cash? 40,000. So I'm writing here, given. Cash is given in the question. 40,000. Okay. That's it. Yes, my current assets are completed. Total it. इसको total कर दो. Yeah. Total current assets. Add it. 75 plus 40 plus 67,500 plus 18,750 plus 30,000. So 2,31,250. 2,31,250. Okay, is my total current assets. Next. Current liability. First, creditors. Okay, so creditors से हम क्या करते हैं? Purchase of raw material करते हैं. तो creditors को हम किस price पे value करेंगे? Raw material price. Okay, so it will be valued at raw material price. Okay, so calculate 30,000 into what is the raw material price? 6 rupees into what is the raw material time period? 2 months. So 2 divide by 12 and I'm assuming कि 100% credit purchase हुआ है. कभी कभी वो लोग creditors का भी bifurcation देते हैं, cash purchase, credit purchase. So I have to consider only credit purchase. Okay. So I'm writing it here. Credit purchase. Okay. Solve this. 30,000 into 6 into 2 divide by 12. 30,000. So right here 30,000. Okay. Next, what I have in my current liability, I have outstanding wages and overheads. So right here, outstanding wages and overheads. Okay. So 30,000 into wages and overheads का क्या rate था? Okay, wages and overheads का क्या rate था? 1 rupee and 2 rupees. So if you want, you can solve separately. You can solve outstanding wages अलग से and outstanding overheads अलग से, or you can combine also. Since the month is same for both of them, you can combine and directly do it. Okay, so मैं directly कर रही हूँ. मैं ये ले रही हूँ 1 plus 2 3. So I'm directly taking this 3. Okay. So see, I'm taking here 3 students. You can take separately also. Outstanding wages 30,000 into 1 by 12. And you can take overheads also separately. But I'm taking it together. So wages plus overheads. So 1 rupee and 2 rupees. Makes it 3 rupees. Okay, that's how 3 rupees I have considered. I'm using a shortcut actually. 30,000 into 3 divided by 12. Now 7,500. So write it here 7,500. Okay. Okay, very good, Jyoti. She's already calculating. Next. Let's total it. So right here, total current liability 37,500. Okay, and then you will get your working capital last May. Okay, last May, what are you going to get? You're going to get your working capital. So right here, working capital. Okay, total current assets minus total current liability. So 2,31,250 minus 37,500. So 1,93,750. So write it here. Final answer 1,93,750. Okay, 1,93,750. Okay. Is the question clear to everyone? समझ में आया? ओके, ये तो बहुत ही बेसिक सम है, बहुत बेसिक सम से मैंने स्टार्ट किया है. ओके, सो दैट द कॉन्सेप्ट क्लैरिटी इज देयर विद यू कि रॉ मटेरियल, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल, हाउ इट विल बी कैलकुलेट, WIP हाउ इज इट कैलकुलेटेड, फिनिश गुड्स कैसे कैलकुलेट होता है, डेटर्स कैसे कैलकुलेट होता है, ओके, क्रेडिटर्स कैसे कैलकुलेट होते हैं, आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस कैसे कैलकुलेट होता है. ओके, जस्ट आपको एक बेसिक लेवल सम, मैंने एक बेसिक सम उठाया है. Okay, so that the concept clarity is there for valuation of current assets in working capital management.